It explained by an idiot.
Alright, so before I begin, I just want to put this up here because I predict an uncanny amount of things that happen in this movie. Actually, uncanny is a bit of an over-exaggeration, and I don't know how to spell it, but Google shall help me out with that. No worries. So, welcome to It, Chapter 1. And we start off with two kids, Billy and his little brother, Georgie, who wants to go out and play in the rain with a little paper boat that they made. But Billy doesn't want to go down and play, so he fakes being sick and pussies out. So, Georgie goes down to play with the boat in the rain alone, and he runs after it, then he smacks his head into a hurdle. A roadblock, singular roadblock. I don't know what to call this.
A hurdle?
I'm gonna call it a post. He slams headfirst into a post, cause apparently he's a blind dumbass. And the boat gets away from him and goes down a storm drain. Then a creepy ass clown named Pennywise shows up in the storm drain and tricks Georgie into reaching inside so he can grab his boat, and then he bites his arm off, then pulls the rest of him in and eats him. Alright, now it's time to introduce the rest of the gang. We got Mike, he's homeschooled.
I thought he just took him. I don't even remember him biting the kid's arm off.
He's too nice to shoot sheep, and his uncle gives him shit about it. Germ boy, he's a mama's boy, and his mom is a huge overprotective fat ass. Glasses, he jokes around a lot, not much else. Stan, he's a pussy, not much else to say about him either. Fat kid, also referred to as new kid. He has no friends and hangs out a lot in the library because he has no friends, and he has a crush on Beverly, a ginger girl whose mama is dead and her dad is kinda abusive and possessive and or abuses her sexually.
He was weird, yeah, sexually for sure. Because I swear he came in her room and shit, like that little nigga weird. His dad is a bit of an asshole and a cop. So some time passes and the school year ends with a bunch of kids being kidnapped or going missing, and Billy is convinced that his little brother Georgie is still alive. If you're watching this video, comment down below if you've ever been involved in any like traumatic school events where like the whole school was involved. You know what I mean? Like an incident where like a kid got taken or a kid died or something at the end of the year, and like something like not to this extent, but you know what I mean? Something crazy. That'd be dope.
Then we cut to Mike.
That's not dope. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It'd be interesting
by the asshole bullies
to see how many people go through this kind of stuff.
Seriously, what's wrong with these demented fucking movie bullies? Then Stan has a spooky moment while he was practicing Hebrew for his bar mitzvah, when a picture of a creepy lady falls over and he goes to pick it up, and I bet the woman is no longer on the painting, and hey, what I say? Anyway, she shows up behind him and and now the new kid. He's in the library reading about the history of dairy, and the librarian drops a book in a sudden cut, and he flips the pages of that book to an ominous soundtrack, and I'm guessing that is gonna turn to a weird ass scary flip book from hell, and
how does it just zoom into the branch? Why do I not remember this? Hey, yo!
Severed head, there you go. And then he finds a red balloon and a trail of flaming eggs, and he follows them like, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Then he has a scary moment with Pennywise, but not before he has another scary moment with a kid who walks down the stairs very weirdly and slowly and creepily, and I bet something's gonna be wrong with his face or head, like it's gonna be fucked up or some shit, and hey, it's gone. That counts. Then after that, the bullies get a hold of him, and they want to fuck him up, but some peeps drive by, and they do nothing, fucking nothing, those pricks. So the main bully starts carving his fucking name into the fat kid's stomach. The fuck is wrong with this kid?
Why do I not remember how this movie being this weird?
And tumbles down the hill, and the most persistent bullies on earth follow him in hot pursuit. Meanwhile, Billy, Stan, Glasses, and Germ Boy are down by the river or stream or whatever, at a location where Billy thinks his brother might have ended up at. But what they find is a shoe of one of the missing kids I talked about earlier. Then the fat kid drops down in the river, all muddy and bloody and shit.
This is scary and disgusting.
Okay, how the fuck does he not make any noise running down the river prior to this fall? Was he flying? Did an eagle drop him? Was the river on silent mode? So they take the new kid to get some help and first aid, and one of the bully's pyromaniac friends goes into the tube that the kids are in with a DIY flamethrower because he thinks that the fat kid's in there, and he hears some spooks, and I bet you as soon as he fires that flamethrower again, he's gonna see some scary shit, and there we go, easy points baby. And then he tries to run away but gets lost and trapped inside the tubes or the sewers, and then he looks back and a red balloon shows up, and I'm pretty sure because he's an unimportant super character, that balloon's gonna pop and Pennywise's gonna be behind and he's gonna eat him. The accuracy, boy. So they're trying to help the new kid, but they need supplies from the pharmacy, and they get him with the help of Beverly, who was there buying some period stuff, like pads and stuff, where she distracts the child paralyzed pharmacist so they can walk out with the stuff. They tend to...
Where you come from?
She says hi, then she goes home and cries and cuts her hair because...
Did I not watch this movie? I feel like I've never seen this movie. I'm like, I thought they were saying that she was about to like help them steal it, but she just bought it? That's dope. I wonder if everybody has like cool people in their like small towns. Small towns seem so weird, bro. I feel like always like weird stuff, like kidnappings, or like there's some weird guy that like kills people, or like
There's just always something weird that happens in small towns, dude.
Her dad was being creepy about it, and then next day they all go jumping off a fucking cliff into some water, have a swim, then they ogle the girl cause testosterone, and then the new kid tells them about some weird ass disappearings that happen every 27 years, and
why are they just sitting in their
blah, 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 bloody trail, well house. Speaking of said well house, German boy passes by it and has a scary moment with a zombie looking sick dude and Pennywise, and if you haven't caught on by now, Pennywise uses their worst fears to scare them, and their fear makes him strong. Now it's Beverly's scary moment, and she goes into the bathroom to read a poem that a secret admirer.
Oh my god, this dude sounds like fucking.
And that secret admirer is.
Sounds like Spree.
Then she hears some spooky noises coming out of the sink, and she goes to check it out, and shit is gonna come out of the sink. Right? Nope. Okay, whatever, it's cool. So then she gets her dad's tape measure and shoves it down the sink to see what's happening down there and pulls it out, and oh, it's hair. Hair is coming out the sink. Ooh, now it's pure blood. Points, baby. Now it's Billy's turn for the spooks, and he sees Pennywise in his basement, and Pennywise tries to eat him, but he gets away, but not before he sees the room of his brother's light open, and I'm pretty sure that his brother is gonna run across creepily at some point across the shot, right? Yep, there we go. Yep, easy. Then they all go over to Beverly and help her clean up the period blood that's all over the walls of the fucking bathroom that she thought she was the only one that could see, because her dad came in and he was like, no, I don't see anything. So they clean out the bathroom, Billy flirts with Beverly, and Fat Kid watches in sadness. Then they find Mike, the homeschool kid, and he's getting beat up by the bullies, so they leave their bikes right in the middle of the fucking road, like they couldn't even put it on the fucking side, like on the sidewalk, you know? So they make it down there just before the main bully is about to crack Mike's head open with a fucking rock, that demented little shit. They save him, then they throw rocks at each other and scare the bullies off and fuck him up. Then they all get to talking and find out that they're all having spooky moments, and they all see a clown, and so they go to Billy's house and they see a map of all the spooky happenings, and they find out that it's all connected to the well house. Then the projector starts flipping around some images, and I'm guessing it's gonna turn into another scary flip book type deal thing, you know? And it does. Then Pennywise gives them a sneak peek at 3D technology, which is way ahead of their time, and he tries to eat them, but they get out the garage just in time for him not to do so. So Billy rides up and decides to go to the well house because he doesn't give a fuck anymore, and he wants to
by
go
himself.
What's up, danger? I'm not ain't no pussy. And the rest of the group follows him, but they're all hesitant to go in, all except for the girl.
I'll just stay out of here.
Okay.
Wow, all the dudes are pussies. You know what? Petition to change the word dick to mean wuss instead of pussy. All in favor?
Definitely gotta rewatch this, dude.
Alright. Actually, I'm too used to being pussy. All in favor of switching it back? Then it's settled. Nothing has changed. So some of them go in, and Glasses finally has his spooky moment with clowns, because that's what he's most afraid of, which is very convenient for Pennywise. And I'm betting that Pennywise is about to jump out of this fucking casket.
He's like, gotcha, bitch.
Some more spooky shit happens, and Germ Boy falls through a fucking ceiling and breaks his arm. How? I don't know. He fell on his back in such a way that will never break his arm, and it's clearly not broken in this shot, but whatever. Beverly stabs Pennywise in the head, then he leaves, then they all have a falling out. Some time passes, and we cut to the bully's dad, who's teaching him a lesson because he's about to shoot a fucking cat, that stupid little child. After that, Pennywise gifts
with the kid holding the
cat? He lost in the beginning of the movie while he's trying to carve his name into the fucking fat kid's stomach, and he tells him to kill his dad, which he does, and also tells him to kill the kids. Some fucked up shit, man. Then Beverly stands up to her dickhead dad and gets kidnapped by Pennywise. Billy finds this news out because he went to her house. I don't know why he went to her house, but he did, and this news is apparently enough to rally the troops so they can go and defeat the wise Penny. So they go down the well inside the well house, but the bully shows up trying to kill them, so Mike just throws him down the well. Good job, Mike. However, Stan didn't realize that the bully showed up and Mike was fighting him, so he continued onwards without the group, and Pennywise showed up and tried to bite his fucking face off in the form of this evil hoe, but thankfully the group show up just before he's about to fucking take a huge ass bite out of his face, and he's only left with bite marks on his face, and I'm pretty sure that's gonna scar, right? I mean, he has huge ass sunken teeth in his face. Those are gonna scar, right? Then Billy sees his little brother running off in the distance, and he follows him, which is fucking stupid because just 5 minutes ago he was the child that said we have to stick together, and that's the only way we can defeat him. Fucking dumbass kid. Whatever. The group catches up to him, and they find Beverly floating in the sky because
hell no! This one you run away.
3 spooky lights inside of his mouth, and she's floating down low, but up high all the missing kids are floating, which confuses me because I thought Pennywise ate them all. Why are their bodies still there? Is he saving them for later or some shit? So they get her down and her eyes are white and she's completely unresponsive. So Fatso tries to shake her out of it, but it doesn't work. And I'm thinking he's gonna kiss her and then she's gonna snap out of it, right? Yeah, see? Told you. Then they both recite the poem that he wrote for her, and Billy finds his little brother.
My
and
dick is small.
Moment with him, but he deep down knows that it's Pennywise, so he pulls out Mike's goat killing gun and shoots his little brother in the head. Then the little kid morphs into Pennywise, and the kids realize that their fear makes him stronger, so they all grow a pair and start beating the shit out of him. He gets defeated because they are no longer afraid of him, and he jumps jumps or drops down a well, and they all make a blood pact to kill him if he ever comes back, which, Doug, of course he's gonna come back. He didn't kill him properly, dipshits. Then after they hang out a bit, everybody leaves one by one, and Billy and Beverly left together, and it looks like they're gonna kiss right here, and called it. That's it. This movie, 50 cent out of an unwise
100.
penny. Yeah.
What? Wait. How you get... I don't know about that one. That one kind of crazy. That one kind of crazy. Bro said, how do you get... Bro said you get 50 cents out of the penny?